Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. The Ivy Phoenix here for your October 2018 reading. Please pardon my voice. Please pardon if I have to cough a little bit. Body is detoxing after coming back out of town. We're almost here to the end of September. Yay! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. The year is flying by. Can you believe it? All the opportunities on how to reach me for services, readings, still doing my birthday fundraiser. Thank you to all who have donated. And also, excuse me, for all of you who have participated in the chakra cleanse, the giveaway for 3 readings is still open until October 1st. The devil. General reading, sun, moon, rising, no reversals, no sign, call outs. Okay. Okay, when you said no, you need to have me for this. Page of Cups. I'm feeling some type of lonely aspect here. Somebody is wearing a mask. Oh, that one. World. Full circle. I can hear over the shuffling of the cards my candle flame. Where and not even the purple one, this pink one that's in the back. I think you can kind of see it moving and shaking over there. King of Swords. Woo. Some powerful energy to try and take on with this. What's going on, Taurus? Uranus retrograde in you. You know, unexpected events. I just heard truth. Too dang many. Just heard truth. There's something that's coming to you. Perhaps something that you've already known. Intuitively known. Boy, saw that one flip. Okay. This is interesting. Starts off like it feels a little bit rough. But there's something to be said about whatever this obstacle is. All right. Let's just get a few more for Taurus here. Yep, I was just going to say leaving something. Oh, Lord. Okay. King of Cups at the bottom as well. I'm sorry, King of Pentacles. King of Cups. Some of this is very similar to Aries. I always find it interesting when it happens this way, where, you know, some of the readings are tagging on to the previous. Okay. So like I was saying, starts off, it seems like a little bit rough. All right, we have the Page of Cups here. I mean, depending on what's around the card, I could see where perhaps the bird was potentially landing in this woman's hand. Even with the bird seemingly flying that way, you know, flying away from her, I could see where maybe the bird was trying to wind its way back down and she's just at the ready to receive them. However, this one, I feel like there's a releasing. Mentally, emotionally, you are already there, Taurus. And you may be slow with this Knight of Pentacles to either make it known, or you are waiting for something, which is what I feel with this King of Swords card. And I mean, I already cut the pomegranate. Do you see where that placement is? Something's come to you. Something's been revealed. We have the eclipse here in this Three of Pentacles card. Perhaps there was a third-party situation. I mean, right next to it is the Ten of Wands. You are have been carrying this burden on your chest. These two cards came out in the Aries reading, okay? In a different type of way, though. Again, I'm sharing the message and what I'm feeling from the cards I've received. Now, this is the rough part. This is what you need to get through to get to this end of the reading. And actually, with the Ten of Wands being smack dab in the middle, I'm not laughing at the situation. What just popped into my head is, what was it? Some type of cookie commercial. Squeeze in the middle. Smack dab in the middle. I'm trying to think if it was Oreo. Something. I just remember it from when I was younger. Seeing that come on the TV. But with the Ten of Wands, whenever I get a spread like this and there seems to be a duality, nature of the Libra season, okay? Balancing. The way I read it in the Aries video, I could see where that is where you start to turn this a little bit. I'm not necessarily saying that you are no longer in a place of a victim mentality. I think you have the potential to get there. Don't get me wrong, Taurus, okay? I first see like you've been carrying this weight and you're now about to be freed from it. That's what I feel with this Ten of Wands card. You are seeing that I'm still the ish. And despite what this was, and I feel like this, you may not understand how heavy this is going to be. Timing's fluid. Could have already happened. Could be happening. Could happen. Okay? And again, will not resonate with 100% of you out there. But this is something that you already been battling with. Two, I really do think that you've been trying to ignore this, Taurus, but it's something that you have to do. And also, too, with Venus in retrograde, Uranus retrograde, Pluto going direct, there's going to be some planetary head-to-heads in the next few weeks. In the next few weeks here, this is the time when karma, the last time, and I mean, even Chiron is moving back into Pisces from Aries. So there's so much going on where we are meant to face our darkest fears. And I feel like some of this, whatever was possibly an aha moment during the eclipse, this last one for you, it's about understanding how you're able to let go when you want to let go, Taurus, when you have the signs to let go. You don't need to, I guess, keep up this facade. You don't need to try and rebuild or redo or whatever. You are able to put yourself first no matter what. Okay, no matter what. And I think that that's going to be the lesson for you. With this King of Pentacles, you are meant to make sure that you are the ruler over your own kingdom. That is you. And yes, you may be, looking for, may have a queen, you know, just a counterpart. Again, don't get stuck up on the gender because this reading is for male or female. Could go vice versa. So this could be you. This could be cross watcher. You are supposed to be ruling over your own kingdom at any given moment. Queens step up in the place of a non-present king, or, you know, can have their own ruling rights on their own. But ultimately, you still have to be, like, I am so attracted to this flame, it's not even funny. You must understand how to stand on your own, no matter what the circumstance is, Taurus. So let's get to the positive side a little bit, and I'll explain where I feel the major arcana are coming into play. So we have the 10 of Cups here. Emotional fulfillment. I feel like that is where you're headed. And when I saw the 2 of Cups, I was just like, that's interesting. You know, we have the 10 here. We have the 2 here. The 8 of Cups pops into my head, right? So this is about even give and take, where 2 emotionally whole individuals are trying to offer their cup to the other, which I think is beautiful because this actually looks like it's a union. Okay, Taurus? This looks like this is an actual marriage, all right? But if you're heading to this, if you're trying to get to this, there's something that you have to leave, right? 8 of Cups to me is very spiritual because it usually means that even though something may look grand, beautiful on the outside, you ultimately have to choose if it's enough. If it's enough. It's still an 8. You know, it's not a 9. It's not a 10. It is still an 8. And is an 8 going to still be enough for you to have that emotional fulfillment with self? Not even with anybody else. Not in regards to any other circumstance besides self-love. So then what do we get? The Knight of Cups. This is at the bottom of the deck for the Aries reading, okay? Of what they were to aspire to. Different message for you, of course. But ultimately, you know, I feel as if what you're leaving behind, whoa, are these low-level offers, emotional offers, or these relationships that don't amount to anything. It definitely seemed like it had its potential, but the devil, what can you have when somebody's not being for real? What can you have if you're building on lies? What can you have if somebody is being dishonest? And they're going to know. And I love how these actually came out because then we have the World. Let's, you know, if I were to put this, you know, devil energy here, toxic, I want to say mysterious, but demeaning even. It hasn't been right from the beginning. No matter how you draped it up, dressed it up, spoke about it till you were blue in the face, it didn't change. It didn't change who that person was. And it's not even to say that the person is a bad person. It's not even to say that you are a bad person, Taurus. It is to say that there has been something wrong from the outset of the relationship's inception. And you know this. You know this. You know this. So here, the World is coming in, right? Those are partnered together. And then the Hierophants. What? Wasn't I saying this looked like a union? Commitment? But again, it doesn't necessarily even need to be with somebody else. I think for you, Taurus, you first have to learn how to commit to yourself. How to love yourself. how to feed yourself, how to run your own world. Straight up. Let's get your guidance card for the month. Fuck that. The door just slammed underneath me. Athena, inner wisdom. What was I saying? Something you've already known. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. What is going to come up for everyone during this time is ultimately going to have us all facing the music. I know personally for me, I believe that my biggest lesson in my spiritual advisor, she's an Aries, not a Taurus, excuse me, and I may, share this with the videos that I feel like I need to share it with. For me, I know that my lesson is that, as she just says it so well, I hear it in her voice, love is stronger than pride. And she even went further than that to say, what you put out there will never come back void. As a Libra, as a healer, as an empath, all those different titles for the work that I do. And I think it mostly comes in, my North Node is in Pisces. So in this lifetime, the things that I am doing as my life purpose are what I have been meant to embrace. And I think that's also why I am on the cusp of Virgo and Libra versus being immersed in Libra. I love being a Libra. But I see where my Virgo tendencies do come into play. And to know that I can put everything before me. Pisces have this quality too. Libras have this quality too. I can put anything that I care about before me. And I've been realizing how, even when I do that, and even when, or perhaps somebody takes advantage of that, or they don't honor that, or they reject that, that still doesn't take away from me and what I'm called to do. So, Taurus, you are meant to know that regardless of this, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. Let them think it for that 5 seconds, and then they're going to be thinking about something else. Because ultimately, anybody telling you no, don't do that, you can't, it just won't work, whatever they have to say, that's their limitation, not yours. Because at the end of the day, you have to live with you. And Taurus, I think you're realizing that. And I also feel like you have maybe had lessons or situations within the last few months as well where you've had to do that, where you have had to let things go without closure, without explanation. It doesn't matter. There's been certain things that you've had to do that have been preparing you for this moment. And now, for everybody out there, we're no longer going to be able to avoid it. You already know. All right, Taurus, so that is your reading. Again, all the ways to get in contact with me are down below. Donations are welcome. Mostly I want the donations to be going towards my birthday fundraiser. I love you all so much. I will see you all next month. Mwah.